Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Turkish Airlines Flight 15 in economy class on their Airbus A350 from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. This is a fifth freedom flight from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. This flight comes from Istanbul. It stops in Sao Paulo, and they do have the rights to pick up passengers to go into Buenos Aires. So that could explain, I don't know, how dirty this plane was, because I think the passengers that are coming from Istanbul with their final destination as Buenos Aires don't get off the plane. There were already people on the plane, so unfortunately, really dirty plane, as you can see on the floor there. As far as the seat goes, the leg room is okay, not that great, especially if you're taller. And if the person in front of you, if you have a person in front of you and they lean back, it's going to be rough. But the in-flight entertainment screen is the biggest I've seen. And as you see, they do have individual air vents here. Huge in-flight entertainment screen. Charging wise, they only have ports, USB ports, in the actual screen itself. The A350, they don't have any actual plug outlets, so you can see the excellent cameras here. As you got a front view, a down view, and the tail view, as you see there. So I'm gonna let you enjoy the takeoff from the video cameras on the tail view, and I'll be back with more about this flight in a minute. Okay, and we're back. Going to take a look at the bathroom in the A350 in economy here. Nothing too special about it. Fairly, I guess, a decent sized bathroom. No window in it, but again, pretty fairly standard amenities. I mean, I do like the black finish, the touches. It doesn't look so sterile like some bathrooms with the aluminum finish, but again, other than that, a pretty standard bathroom here on this plane. As far as the food service goes, no choices as far as the food. So we're given a cold sandwich there. A muffin was okay, but the sandwich just lacked any taste. And a beverage service, you are given headphones if you need them. Headphones were okay. Again, I'll kind of take you through the in-flight entertainment screen, let you watch me go through that. Huge, just absolutely huge screen. This is the largest screen I've ever seen in economy class on any flight I've flown. So I'll let you take a look through that, and I'll be back to talk about Wi-Fi on the flight and my final thoughts. Okay, let's take a look at the Wi-Fi here. So this plane does have Wi-Fi. I personally, I rarely use Wi-Fi on planes. They don't have a free messaging option on here, but you'll see the prices here shortly for what they charge on the Wi-Fi. And they don't have really an unlimited, option with no caps. So that's something to keep in mind too. It might be worth it on the long flight if you're going from Istanbul to Sao Paulo, or Sao Paulo back up to Istanbul, but yeah, I didn't see it worth it for the price on this 2-hour and 20-minute flight from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. So that's up to you, but I like to at least show you the option you do have if you do want to purchase Wi-Fi. But other than that, I'll give you some of my final thoughts as far as this flight goes. This was, I'm not going to say a bad experience. I was kind of shocked to see how dirty the plane was coming on. I guess they don't bring cleaners on since people are staying on from Istanbul if they're going to the final destination, if their final destination is Buenos Aires. So that was kind of shocking. But I did notice on the flight I did take on Air Canada that came from, from Montreal, and it was going to Buenos Aires, another Fifth Freedom flight. Now this wasn't premium economy, but everything was clean. But I also didn't see any passengers on there, so I'm not sure how they handle that in regard to cleaning the plane on these Fifth Freedom flights. If people are staying on the plane or whatnot. So I don't know. That I didn't like. Now I was offered, not me per se, but they did have an offer to upgrade to business class for $399, a flat $399 USD. I saw that offer. There's a sign at the check-in desk in Sao Paulo, so I'm guessing that's what it regularly goes for. If there's seats available, they'll put that up there and you can pay to upgrade to business class. And the A350 does have the new business class, which you can check out my review on that on the 787-9. I'll leave a link for that above. The food, honestly, it wasn't tasty. The sandwich had no flavor to it, no options as far as food goes either. So it was just that and a beverage service. And thought the coolest thing really was the in-flight entertainment screen, and the fact that you do have different options to view landing, takeoff, and just anytime you want to look at it. So that's a nice option. Leg room wasn't that good to me, especially if you're a taller person. Beware, especially if someone's sitting in front of you. It's gonna be very tight in there for economy class. So that was my experience on Turkish Airlines Flight 15 in economy class on their A350-900 from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. I will catch you next time. Thank you.